When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa's offense will have the football first. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a tight end. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. He's got him this time.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barco. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Right on the money. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. He'll pull it on the read. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Hawkeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. to move the sticks. First down from the 17. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And the field goal unit is on the field. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has...
Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wolverines are on the move.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
To the air on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Leaves it with the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking to throw, it's Cummings. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. Breaks into the open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
From the gun, the ground game. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
No matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they built this brand in Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defender. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by 10 to Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football. With the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. Wants to go up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The give to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
The Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Wolverines will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. To the air, it's Cummings. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Gets the back moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Michigan. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly on the move. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. And the ball comes to rest right there. So here comes the Michigan offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Cummings. Finds his back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Whitaker.
And one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass. Works the middle of the field. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock it down back at the 16.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Cummings. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Completes it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, And the slant routes are just typically one of those that it's a timing route. It's a big body route. A lot of times I throw it to my big guy who's going to catch it and give me positive yards most of the time.
Got his man in the middle. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to take off. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He'll need to put some leg in this one. A 52-yard attempt and just the right finesse to get it in from the right. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's kick it back to the guys inside Kinnick Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Cummings. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
At the 36. Good enough.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
whistled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's got him. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville. They're trailing by 23 to Tennessee. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. On his way from around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Cummings. Using the quick game. Powers through the defender. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finding an escape route. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Using his legs, it's Barco. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Wolverines are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
He's marked down.
And now they've moved into the red zone.
And that's good enough.
In the red area, it's Barco. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
On the play. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
On the ground, it's Whitaker. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to pass, it's Cummings. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter. And how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll go to the ground. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Under fire. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking downfield, it's Cummings. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Power football with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown, Wolverines! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. USF sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Tampa. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys.
Hauls it in down the sideline. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here for Dave.